Hi there, welcome to my views and news. Three news stories. First one is from Alamata City. Republican guards have been deployed there. A senior officer of the Republican Guards held a meeting with Alamata residents and religious leaders about return of IDPs. Secondly, in Addis Ababa, Pretoria deal review meeting is ongoing. And thirdly, very important statement from Somalia's foreign minister, Ahmed Fiki. He responded to an interview of the president of Somali region of Ethiopia, Mustafa Umar. I did a video on that 2 days ago. I told you what Mustafa Umar said about the MOU. To Mustafa Umar's talk, Ahmed Fiki responded. What did he say? Firstly, viewers, Alamata city, southern Tigray, southern part has largely come under Tigray control, but Alamata city is not under Tigray control. Tigray fighters did enter Alamata. Amhara people, residents of Alamata resisted when TPLF tried. Tigray fighters tried to expand their control in Alamata city. I think ENDF also opposed Tigray fighters taking over Alamata city. That is why Tigray fighters could not take over Alamata city. They are there though, but Koram, parts of Ofla, Zata, Churcher, Raya, Alamata, Vajja, Timoga, Tigray fighters are there. They have captured the road, Koram to Sikota, and Alamata to Kobo Road as well. But return of IDPs could not start because of protests by residents of Alamata city, Tigrayan IDPs. So preparations underway, and all sides are holding meetings to ensure that the return of IDPs is peaceful. Like we're seeing in Salamti, Tigray IDP returning there peacefully because Salamti elders were taken on board, ENDF there, Amhara government was taken on board, Tigray side taken on board. So all held joint discussions, and then return of IDPs began, which is going smoothly so far. In Alamata, too, a meeting was held today, presided over by military commanders. A brigadier general of Republican Guards chaired the meeting. His name is Brigadier General Baya Ayale. The meeting was attended by residents of Alamata city. Religious elders were there too. Baya Ayale said that Alamata is peaceful, and he said that IDPs are going to return to their homes in Alamata. ENDF, Republican Guards have taken over entire Alamata city. No one will be allowed to disrupt the return of IDPs. They are residents of the area. They have every right to return to their homes. And the military commander asked the people to cooperate, to support the military in facilitating the return of IDPs. It seems that in coming days we could see the start of return of IDPs. Before that, ground is being prepared. Military is telling local that they should not oppose the return of IDPs. IDPs have every right to return to their homes. Military is holding meetings. Committees are being formed reportedly so that locals are taken on board too, like we're seeing in Salamti. Armed men will not be allowed with weapons to enter Alamata city. Military has managed to take control. Now it is not giving any permission for gatherings for protests. It happened, I think, 3 to 4 days ago when military banned all demonstrations, protests in Alamata city. Why? As I said earlier, atmosphere is being created for the peaceful and smooth return of Tigray IDPs. So this meeting was part of these efforts to ensure the smooth, peaceful return of Tigray IDPs to Alamata city. Secondly, there was African Union observers, Tigray, federal government of Ethiopia, foreign entities are meeting in Addis Ababa to review the Pretoria deal. This is second Pretoria deal implementation. This is second review of the implementation of Pretoria deal, which is ongoing in Addis Ababa. Mike Ham especially flew from Washington to attend this meeting. He is in Addis Ababa. Getachew there, the Batson there too. The Minister Gideon Timothy is there too. From African Union, obviously Olusegun Obasanjo there, others too. Meeting will focus on the status of implementation of Pretoria deal. When these parties met last time in Addis Ababa, after that we saw progress towards implementation. After that we saw that IDP started returning. Tigray fighters took control of large parts of southern zone, and Tigray announced to demobilize more than 50,000 soldiers. This meeting is crucial. Some key decisions will be made. Tigray is sharing its concerns, its complaints with the observers. TPLF status was restored to. All that happened after first review of Pretoria, which happened in Addis Ababa a few months ago. Now, second review, after that too, after this review meeting, we will see important developments like the status of return of status of disputed territories, return of IDPs, DDR, demobilization, disarmament, reintegration of Tigray fighters. It will gain pace too, I think, after this second Pretoria deal implementation review. Public coming videos about the decisions reached at the meeting and the concerns expressed by the parties at this meeting. Thirdly, was Ahmed Fiki, Somalia's foreign minister, criticized the president of Somali region of Ethiopia, Mustafa Omar, Somali region of Ethiopia president, 2 days ago in an interview said that those who are opposing the MOU are enemies of Ethiopia. So all Ethiopians should unite. They should rally behind this memorandum of understanding. It will lead to prosperity and development for the region. So he, in unequivocal terms, backed the memorandum of understanding. Signed in January this year between Ethiopia and Somalia. And by the way, when Somalian president came to Ethiopia in January to sign this MOU, he visited Somali region of Ethiopia too. He met with Mustafa Abdi, he met with Mustafa Umar in January. Though it was being said that Mustafa might oppose the MOU because the MOU is against Greater Somalia. Greater Somalia perhaps is just a figment of imagination, you can say, because obviously it's not possible now. Greater Ethiopia, Greater Tigray, these are just terms, I think now. They don't have any significance now. Ahmed Fiki criticized Mustafa Umar after Mustafa Umar's talk about MOU. He said that Mustafa Umar should work for greater Somali unity, for unity and brotherhood in Somali community. He should work, Mustafa Umar. But his support for the MOU is detrimental to the unity and brotherhood of the Somali community, Somali group. In a way, Ahmed Fiki said that since Mustafa Umar is a Somali too, so he should not support Somaliland, Ethiopia, MOU. Rather, he should support greater Somalia. That's what he meant. I'm not saying he said that Somalia should have a greater Somalia, all should join Somalia, Somali region. He meant that Mustafa Umar should be supportive of greater Somalia, not supportive of Ethiopia, Somaliland, MOU. As I said earlier, greater Somalia is just a term now. I mean, Somaliland wants recognition as a country. Small region of Ethiopia is part of Ethiopia now. Djibouti has Somalis as well. Kenya has Somalis too. So, to unify all these Somali inhabited areas under Greater Somalia, perhaps it's not possible, not even considerable. It shouldn't be considered as an idea, because that will lead to so many more problems for the Horn of Africa. But Mustafa Umar is obviously part of Prosperity Party. He will not go against Prosperity Party, his government. He is leading a region. He is one of the main leaders of Prosperity Party. How can he oppose the MOU, Ethiopia, Somaliland MOU? Thank you.